The small town of Willowbrook was known for its picturesque charm, but hidden within its streets was a place that locals dared not speak of after dark: the Midnight Diner. This establishment, with its neon sign flickering eerily in the night, was the kind of place that appeared welcoming from the outside but held a dark secret within its walls. One bitter winter night, I found myself lost in Willowbrook. The snow fell heavily, obscuring the road signs, and my phone had long lost its signal. Desperation led me to the Midnight Diner, where the warm glow from the windows promised refuge from the biting cold. The moment I stepped inside, an unsettling hush fell over the diner. The patrons, a motley crew of locals, glanced at me with hollow eyes before returning to their meals in eerie silence. The air was thick with tension, and I couldn't shake the feeling that something was deeply wrong. I took a seat at the counter, trying to ignore the feeling of unease that settled in my gut. The waitress, a woman with a tired smile and weary eyes, handed me a menu. As I glanced at the offerings, I noticed something peculiar. There were no prices listed, only a disclaimer at the bottom: payment due upon exit. I ordered a cup of coffee, hoping it would bring some warmth to my chilled bones. The moment the steaming liquid touched my lips, a wave of dizziness washed over me. The room blurred, and I felt my consciousness slipping away. When I regained my senses, I found myself in a room that bore no resemblance to the diner. The walls were adorned with faded wallpaper, and the air was heavy with the scent of mildew. I was not alone. The other patrons from the diner were there too, their expressions vacant, as if their souls had been drained from their bodies. A voice echoed through the room, chilling me to the core. "Welcome to the place where time stands still," it said, the words dripping with malevolence. "You're trapped here just like the rest of us." I tried to leave, to escape the nightmare that had become my reality, but the doors were locked and the windows were barred. There was no way out. Days turned into nights, and nights into days, and still, we remained prisoners in that dreadful place. I soon realized that the diner was a facade, a trap for lost souls. The waitress, once kind and weary, was now a sinister presence, her smile twisted into a malevolent grin. She revealed the horrifying truth, that those who entered the Midnight Diner never left, their lives drained away to sustain the unnatural existence of the place. I was determined to break free from this nightmarish limbo. I gathered the other trapped souls, and together, we devised a plan. We would confront the waitress, the source of our captivity, and demand our freedom. As we approached her, the atmosphere grew thick with tension. Her eyes glowed with an otherworldly light, and her voice echoed like a chorus of tortured souls. "You can never leave," she hissed, her form flickering like a dying candle. "Your fate is sealed." But we refused to succumb to despair. With a surge of collective willpower, we confronted the malevolent force that held us captive. In a blinding flash of light, the room trembled, and the walls of the Midnight Diner crumbled around us. I found myself back on the snowy streets of Willowbrook. The diner was gone, vanished into thin air, and the other trapped souls were nowhere to be seen. I was alone, but I was free. To this day, I cannot forget the horror of the Midnight Diner, the place where time stood still and souls were lost. The memory haunts my dreams, a chilling reminder of the darkness that lurks in the most unexpected corners of the world.